Listen up, Taurus. Your so-called slow spending strategy is actually making you richer than 87% of other signs, and I'm about to prove it with the cards. The universe just showed me something insane about your money energy that's going to blow your mind. The first card that literally jumped out of my deck, and it's the Eight of Swords. Now everyone thinks this is a negative card, but for Taurus money energy, this is revolutionary. This card is showing me that what others call your spending paralysis is actually your superpower. You know what happened last week? A Taurus client came to me crying because their friends were calling them cheap for taking 3 weeks to buy a car. 3 weeks. And then the Eight of Swords showed up in their reading. And by the end of this month, they had saved an extra $12,000 because they waited and found the perfect deal. The comments are already going wild, and we haven't even gotten to the good stuff yet. You Taurus folks know what I'm talking about. You've been called slow, you've been called cheap, you've been called overthinking, but the cards are revealing something so much deeper. Here's what's happening energetically. While other signs are impulse buying and creating financial chaos, your Taurus energy is literally magnetizing wealth through what I call sacred slowness. The Eight of Swords isn't about being trapped. It's about being so selective that you only attract high vibrational money opportunities. Let me dive deeper into this Eight of Swords energy, because what I'm seeing is wild. The swords around the figure aren't actually trapping her. They're protecting her from making bad financial decisions. Every time you pause before spending, every time you research, every time you sleep on a purchase, those are your energetic swords keeping you safe from financial disaster. I'm getting visions of other signs maxing out credit cards, buying things they don't need, creating debt cycles. And there you are, protected by your natural Taurus wisdom. The woman in this card has a blindfold on, but that's not because she can't see. It's because she's using her inner vision to make financial choices. Your intuition about money is off the charts. While other people are influenced by marketing, by peer pressure, by social media, you're connected to something deeper. You feel when a purchase is right or wrong. You know when something is worth your hard-earned money. The Eight of Swords is showing me that your careful approach to spending is actually creating energetic boundaries around your wealth. You're not letting random energy vampires drain your financial resources. You're not allowing impulsive decisions to derail your abundance. You're consciously choosing where your money goes. And here's something incredible. Every time you resist an impulse purchase, you're literally raising your financial vibration. The universe is testing your commitment to abundance, and you're passing every single test. Your slow spending is actually fast-tracking your wealth consciousness. But wait, there's more. The second card that came through is absolutely shocking. It's the Three of Wands. Now, you might think this is weird for money, but listen to this. This card is showing me that your slow spending creates ripple effects that bring you more money than you could ever imagine. The Three of Wands is all about expansion and long-term vision. While other signs are focused on immediate gratification, you're literally building an empire. Every careful purchase you make is like placing a stone in the foundation of your financial castle. I'm seeing this beautiful vision of a Taurus person standing on a cliff, looking out at 3 ships coming toward them. And those ships are loaded with abundance. But here's the thing. Those ships only come to people who have the patience to wait for them. Those ships only come to people who don't jump at the first tiny boat that passes by. Your slow spending is actually telegraphing to the universe that you're ready for big abundance. Not small, temporary pleasures, but massive, life-changing wealth. The Three of Wands is showing me that your financial timeline is so much bigger than other people's. Let me paint you a picture. When you take your time to research, to compare, to feel into a purchase, you're not just buying something, you're aligning with the energy of abundance. The Three of Wands is showing me that every time you pause before spending, you're actually sending out energetic signals that attract more wealth to you. I'm getting chills just explaining this to you. The universe is literally using your Taurus nature to create financial miracles, and most of you don't even realize it. The figure in the Three of Wands is holding a staff, and that staff represents your power over your financial destiny. Every time you choose to wait, every time you choose quality over quantity, every time you choose long-term value over short-term pleasure, you're wielding that staff like a financial wizard. And those other two wands planted in the ground? Those represent the stability and security that your approach to money creates. While other signs are financially unstable because of impulsive spending, you're creating rock-solid foundations that will support you for decades. The red robe on the figure is showing me passion, not the crazy, impulsive passion that leads to financial ruin, but the deep, sustained passion for building real wealth. The kind of passion that chooses a beautiful, well-made item that will last 20 years over a cheap item that will break in 6 months. Your spending style is actually romantic. You fall in love with quality, with craftsmanship, with things that have soul. And the universe responds to this energy by bringing you opportunities to acquire beautiful, valuable things at prices that seem magical. Oh my God. The next card. It's the Queen of Cups. This is where it gets absolutely fascinating. Your emotional relationship with money is so different from other signs. While everyone else is driven by fear or greed, you're driven by love and security. The Queen of Cups is revealing that when you spend slowly, you're actually nourishing your soul and creating energetic wealth that goes way beyond your bank account. Every careful purchase you make is an act of self-love, and the universe responds to this energy by bringing you more opportunities. Look at this queen. She's sitting on a throne by the water, holding a cup that's covered, and that covered cup represents your hidden financial intuition. You don't make financial decisions based on what other people think. You make them based on what feels right in your soul. The water around the queen is calm, not turbulent like it would be for other signs who make impulsive financial decisions. Your approach to money creates peace in your life instead of stress and anxiety. You sleep well at night because you know your financial choices are aligned with your values. Think about it. When was the last time you bought something impulsively and felt good about it? Exactly. Because your Taurus soul needs to feel aligned with every financial decision. And when you honor that, magic happens. The Queen of Cups is showing me that your slow spending is actually emotional intelligence in action. You understand that money is energy, and you're not willing to let that energy flow to things that don't serve your highest good. You're not willing to give your precious life force to purchases that will make you feel empty later. I'm seeing visions of you in beautiful spaces, surrounded by things you absolutely love, things you saved for, things you researched, things you chose with your whole heart. And the energy of those spaces is so much higher than spaces filled with impulse purchases. The shell on the Queen's throne is showing me that your financial wisdom is like a pearl. It's been developed slowly, through experience, through learning to trust your instincts. Every time you've waited to buy something, every time you've chosen quality over quantity, you've been building this pearl of financial wisdom. The energy is shifting right now as I'm speaking to you. I can feel it through the screen. You're starting to understand that your so-called flaws are actually your greatest strengths. The angels carved into the Queen's throne are showing me that your approach to money is literally blessed. The universe supports your slow, careful, loving approach to spending. You're not being guided by your ego, you're being guided by your angels. But here's where it gets really interesting. The fourth card is the Seven of Pentacles, and this is perfect for what I'm seeing in your energy field. This card is all about patience and investment, and it's showing me that your slow spending is actually compound investing in your energetic wealth. The Seven of Pentacles shows a farmer looking at his crops, and that farmer is you. Every careful financial decision you make is like planting a seed. And while other people are wondering why you're not seeing immediate results, you know that the harvest is coming. Every time you wait, every time you research, every time you choose quality over quantity, you're literally planting seeds that will grow into financial abundance. The Seven of Pentacles is showing me that your money moves might seem slow to others, but they're creating exponential growth in your wealth consciousness. I'm seeing visions of Taurus people who started with nothing, but through their careful, loving approach to money, they built empires. Not overnight, but permanently. Not flashy, but solid. Not impulsive, but intentional. The farmer in this card is taking a break from his work. He's reflecting on his progress, and that's what you do naturally. You pause, you assess, you make sure you're on the right track. While other signs are rushing around making financial mistakes, you're taking time to course correct. The pentacles growing on the bush are showing me that your wealth is organic. It's not forced, it's not artificial, it's not built on debt or risky investments. It's growing naturally from your wise choices. Each pentacle represents a decision you made to invest in your future instead of spending on temporary pleasures. The rolling hills in the background are showing me that your financial journey has depth and dimension. You're not just focused on making money, you're focused on creating a lifestyle that supports your values. You're building wealth that enhances your life instead of consuming it. The comments are absolutely exploding right now. Sarah just wrote, OMG, this is exactly what happened to me when I waited 6 months to buy my house. And Marcus said, I thought I was weird for taking so long to make purchases, but this makes so much sense. And Lisa is saying, I saved $3,000 last year just by waiting for sales. You're all feeling this energy, aren't you? This recognition that your way of handling money isn't wrong. It's revolutionary. The Seven of Pentacles is also showing me that you have a long-term vision for your wealth. You're not just thinking about next month or next year, you're thinking about your legacy. You're thinking about the financial foundation you're building for your children, for your future self, for your dreams. The tool in the farmer's hand represents your skills and knowledge about money. Every time you research a purchase, every time you compare prices, every time you read reviews, you're sharpening your financial tools. You're becoming a master of conscious spending. And here's something wild. The Seven of Pentacles is showing me that your slow approach to money is actually teaching other people. People watch you and learn from your example. You're raising the financial consciousness of everyone around you just by being yourself. The fifth card just made my jaw drop. It's the Temperance card. This is a major arcana, which means the universe is sending you a major message about your money energy. Temperance is showing me that your slow spending is actually divine alchemy. While other signs are out there creating financial chaos through impulsive decisions, you're literally transmuting money energy into something higher. Every careful purchase you make is balanced, intentional, and aligned with your highest good. The angel in this card is showing me that your Taurus energy is blessed with the ability to find the perfect balance between spending and saving, between enjoying life and building security, between present pleasure and future abundance. This is why you get so uncomfortable with impulsive purchases. Your soul knows that there's a better way, a more aligned way, a way that creates lasting wealth instead of temporary satisfaction. The angel in Temperance is pouring water from one cup to another, and that water represents your financial energy. You're not just spending money, you're circulating energy in a way that creates more abundance. You're not just buying things, you're alchemizing your desires into reality. The path behind the angel leads to mountains, and those mountains represent the heights of financial success that your approach will take you to. Not the quick, unstable heights that come from gambling or get-rich-quick schemes, but the permanent heights that come from wise, patient building. Oh, and here's something wild that just came through. The Temperance card is showing me that when you take your time with financial decisions, you're actually allowing the universe to rearrange circumstances in your favor. That extra time you take, it's not wasted time, it's manifestation time. The angel has 1 foot on land and 1 foot in water, showing me that your financial approach is both practical and intuitive. You use your logical mind to research and compare, but you also use your intuition to know what feels right. This combination is unbeatable. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about all the times you've waited to buy something and then found it cheaper, found it better quality, or found something even more perfect. That's not coincidence. That's your Taurus money magic in action. The iris flowers in the background are showing me that your financial choices are always beautiful. You don't just buy things because they're cheap or practical. You buy things that bring beauty and joy into your life. And the universe loves this approach. The triangle on the angel's chest represents the divine trinity of financial wisdom, practicality, intuition, and patience. All three working together to create miracles in your money life. The energy is so strong right now. If you're watching this, it's because your financial abundance is about to level up in ways you never imagined. The sixth card is absolutely perfect. It's the King of Pentacles. This is your card, Taurus. This is showing me that your slow spending approach is literally training you to become a master of material abundance. The King of Pentacles doesn't make rash decisions. He doesn't impulse buy. He doesn't spend out of emotion. He considers, he evaluates, he chooses wisely. And that's exactly what your Taurus energy is doing naturally. Look at this king. He's sitting on a throne covered with bull carvings. Bulls! That's your Taurus energy right there. He's surrounded by abundance, grapes, coins, luxury. But notice how calm he is. He's not frantic about money. He's not worried about scarcity. He's confident in his ability to create and maintain wealth. This card is showing me that every time you resist the urge to buy something immediately, you're strengthening your wealth muscles. You're building the exact same energy that millionaires and billionaires use to make financial decisions. The castle in the background represents the security that your approach to money creates. Not just financial security, but emotional security, spiritual security, energetic security. You're building a fortress of abundance that nothing can shake. While other people are training themselves to be impulsive spenders, you're training yourself to be a wealth master. And the universe is taking notice. The king's robe is covered with vine patterns, and those vines represent the growth and expansion that comes from your patient approach to money. Every careful decision you make creates new branches of abundance in your life. The golden pentacle in the king's hand is showing me that you have a golden touch when it comes to money. Not because you're lucky, but because you're wise. You turn every financial decision into an opportunity to create more wealth. I'm seeing images of your future self, confident, abundant, secure, surrounded by beautiful things that you chose carefully and lovingly, living in a space that reflects your highest values, having financial freedom because you learned to spend consciously. The flowers at the king's feet are showing me that your wealth will be beautiful and natural, not ugly wealth built on exploitation or greed, but beautiful wealth that enhances your life and the lives of everyone around you. The purple cape represents your royalty. You are financial royalty, Taurus. You have the natural ability to create abundance through patience and wisdom. You don't need to hustle or struggle or force. You just need to trust your natural process. The final card that came through for this reading is absolutely mind-blowing. It's the Sun. This is pure joy and success, and it's showing me that your slow spending approach is leading you to the brightest financial future. The Sun card is revealing that all those times you've been criticized for being too careful with money, all those times you've second-guessed yourself, all those times you felt like you were missing out, it was all leading to this moment of recognition. The child riding the horse is showing me that your relationship with money is about to become playful and joyful. No more stress, no more anxiety, no more apologizing for your careful approach. You're going to start celebrating your financial wisdom. Your financial abundance is about to explode in the most beautiful way. Not through risky investments or get-rich-quick schemes, but through the steady, loving, intentional approach that you've been developing all along. The sunflowers in the background are showing me that your wealth will be radiant and life-giving, not just for you, but for everyone in your orbit. Your approach to money creates abundance that spreads and multiplies. The child in the sun card is naked, showing me that your financial truth is about to be revealed. No more hiding your wisdom, no more apologizing for your approach. You're going to own your financial genius with pride. The red feather in the child's hair represents the passion and vitality that comes from living in alignment with your values. When you spend in alignment with your Taurus nature, you feel alive and energized instead of depleted. The brick wall behind the child represents the solid foundation that your approach to money creates. Not a house built on sand that will collapse with the first financial storm, but a fortress built on rock that will stand for generations. This is your time, Taurus. Your time to shine. Your time to show the world that slow and steady doesn't just win the race, it creates generational wealth. The universe is literally applauding your approach to money right now. Every careful decision you've made, every time you've waited, every time you've chosen quality over quantity, it's all been preparing you for this moment of recognition and abundance. I can feel the energy shifting for every Taurus watching this. Your relationship with money is about to transform from defensive to confident, from apologetic to proud, from slow to strategic. You're not cheap, you're selective. You're not overthinking, you're intentional. You're not slow, you're strategic. And the universe is about to reward you for this approach in ways that will absolutely blow your mind. The energy coming through right now is electric. I can feel your financial breakthrough building like a wave in the ocean. It's been growing in power for months, maybe even years, and it's about to crash onto the shore of your reality. But here's what I want you to understand. This breakthrough isn't coming in spite of your careful approach to money. It's coming because of it. Every time you've paused before spending, every time you've chosen quality over quantity, every time you've trusted your instincts, you've been building the energetic foundation for this moment. The universe has been testing your commitment to conscious spending, and you've passed every test. You've shown that you can be trusted with abundance because you treat money with respect and wisdom. And now is when the floodgates open. Now is when opportunities start flowing to you like a river. Now is when your patient, careful approach starts paying dividends that will blow your mind. The comments are going absolutely insane right now. Everyone is sharing their stories about how their careful approach to money has created unexpected abundance. Jennifer just wrote, "I waited 2 years to buy my dream car and ended up getting it for half price." And Michael said, "My slow approach to investing has made me more money than my friends who day trade." This is the energy we need to tap into. This recognition that your Taurus approach to money is not just valid, it's superior. It's not just okay, it's genius. It's not just acceptable, it's revolutionary. You've been playing the long game while everyone else has been playing the short game. And guess what? The long game is about to pay off in ways that will make everyone else wish they had your patience and wisdom. Your financial story is about to become legendary. Not because you got lucky or because you took crazy risks, but because you trusted your natural Taurus wisdom and let it guide you to true abundance. The energy is building to a crescendo right now. Can you feel it? Can you feel the shift happening in your financial consciousness? Can you feel the universe lining up opportunities for you? If you're feeling this energy right now, if you're recognizing yourself in this reading, if you're finally understanding that your approach to money is actually genius, then you need to let me know in the comments. Type money magnet if you're ready to fully embrace your Taurus financial superpower. And listen, the energy around personal readings has been absolutely electric lately. Members are telling me they're seeing immediate shifts in their financial reality after we dive deep into their personal money energy. The universe is ready to reveal your specific path to abundance. But right now, in this moment, I want you to make a commitment to yourself. I want you to commit to never apologizing for your careful approach to money again. I want you to commit to celebrating your financial wisdom instead of hiding it. Your financial transformation starts now. Not when you become more impulsive, not when you start spending like other signs, but when you embrace your unique Taurus approach to money and recognize it for the superpower it truly is. The universe is conspiring to make you rich, Taurus, and it's doing it through your natural energy, not in spite of it. Your slow spending is actually sacred spending. Your careful approach is actually conscious abundance. Your selectivity is actually strategic wealth building. Every single time you've been criticized for being too careful with money, the universe has been taking notes. Every single time you've chosen quality over quantity, abundance has been flowing toward you. Every single time you've trusted your instincts, your financial destiny has been aligning with your highest good. And now is when it all comes together. Now is when your patience pays off. Now is when your wisdom is rewarded. Now is when your Taurus magic creates miracles in your money life. The energy is so intense right now that I can barely contain it. This is not just a reading. This is a transmission. This is the universe downloading new financial consciousness directly into your energy field. You are about to step into a new level of financial confidence that you've never experienced before. You're about to understand that your approach to money is not just personal preference, it's divine strategy. The cards are literally singing your praises right now. They're showing me vision after vision of your abundant future, beautiful homes, amazing experiences, financial freedom, generational wealth, all created through your patient, loving approach to money. Subscribe now if you want more of this energy. Your future depends on it. And remember, you're not behind, you're not slow, you're not cheap. You're exactly where you need to be on your path to massive abundance. The cards have spoken, and they're telling you that your money magnet energy is about to activate in ways that will change your life forever. Trust your process, trust your timing, trust your Taurus wisdom, because the universe is about to reward you for it. Money magnet energy is real and it's yours. Comment below and let me know if you felt this energy too. The transformation starts now.